Hello all and welcome back to our Hannibal Commander Campaign. This is episode 4 and I want to start off with a huge apology for the delay in this episode coming out. I had a technical issue with my PC that required a new part, and initially the wrong part was ordered, which when the second correct part was ordered, it got caught up in the Chinese New Year. So long delay, apologies for that, but that's not stopping us from jumping into episode 4 and seeing how we get on. So, with that said, where are we at? Let's recap after a number of weeks and 3 episodes in, what's going on. So, Rome has taken Lilybaeum. They've taken Lilybaeum and they have a fleet up here, which I for one am anticipating will come after Carthago at some point in the near future. Now, having given it some thought, it's 12 units. I actually think that with this force and our garrison in Carthago plus the ships we have here, if they were to come by sea, which I hope they do, I think we'd be in a pretty good position to hold them off. Losing our capital at this point would be, I think, pretty disastrous. So yeah, I think we'll be in a position to hold them off. So what I'm going to do is recruit another Carthaginian hoplite. When that is recruited, I'll delete this Libyan hoplite here. And then we'll be sticking with our 5-unit rule. I think that, genuinely, I think that's Carthago sorted. Now, of course, we do have this force up here as well, and if they join teams, then yeah, we're going to be in a lot of trouble. I'll have to hire some mercenaries. I'm hoping it doesn't come to that, fingers crossed. And then over in Iberia, we have taken Numantia. The city has fallen, and I think it was the Aravaki who controlled this. They're gone, they've been destroyed, and we have this force here now, which is pretty severely depleted. And it will need to recover. It's going to take 7 turns to replenish, which is probably longer than we have. So we will have to save up some money to eventually, I think, merge a bunch of these units and recruit new ones. And I'm also going to want to remove these Libyan hoplites here as well at some point. If not now. Because, I mean, they're inexperienced. There's not a whole lot of point in having them when we can upgrade to Carthaginian hoplites for our assault on the Editani. So, yeah, let's remove these Libyans. Save ourselves some money there. And we will also give a tradition to this army. I think unrelenting force is going to be the way to go. The reason for that is that we'll need the campaign movement range for our eventual march on Italy. So if we double down on that, it'll make, I think, that whole journey a little bit faster. So we'll go with this one here. Right. And then, of course, actually, this city is all foreign culture. So these buildings all need to be replaced, and our public order is very poor, mostly because of conquest, I believe, yep. But also cultural differences are quite big, so we want to boost Punic culture as quick as possible, because we want to stabilize this entire region quite rapidly. So what I think we'll do is we'll convert this into a shrine of Baal Hamon. And we can convert that later to something else if we need to, but it'll really rapidly increase the pace at which we can convert the culture. And then we will destroy the muster field, which I don't think we're going to need. We've got one down here in Kortadasht. We're not recruiting in the traditional fashion a huge amount, so that is fine. Kartuba, not really a center of attention for us at the moment, so that is all well and good. We don't have the money for that. Ah, my fleet. Where have I put my fleet? Is that down in Kortadash? It is, okay. Yep. And we will want this fleet for our assault on Itatani. We'll leave them there for now, but that will come in handy later. And let's jump into diplomacy before we end out this first turn back. Will anyone be willing to trade Satani?
Greetings, friend.
No, okay.
You speak from deep wisdom, although the offer is but shallow.
And then the RDI. I think I don't know if I want to hold off on this. I mean, Epirus is destroyed. We don't know who owns that. I guess I'll go for a trade agreement and see how they are. That's not going to go through at all. Okay, that's fine. Right, and where is our agent? Jezebel. Oh, okay, so Sparta is down here, I see. Right. And they own... Okay, so Sparta's become relatively powerful. Macedon is still there. That's interesting. I was hoping Macedon would be the faction, for role-playing purposes, the faction that would take out Epirus, and then that would put them in a prime position to ally with us and go after Rome. That doesn't look like it's going to be the case. That is fine. That might end up being Sparta instead. Okay. How's our relations with Sparta? Okay, not great. Not great. I mean, they're at war with Epirus. So that's probably why. But with that, I think we are going to be all good to jump into the next turn, and let's see what Rome throws at us ultimately. Right. Okay, they're moving more forces around. Ah, good, that fleet's moved back up to confront the Etruscans. Non-aggression pact with Massilia. That's an interesting one.
Well,
So there are two ways of looking at this from a role-playing perspective. The first is that Massilia was an ally of Rome during the Second Punic War, so we might be inclined to not be so friendly towards them. We do have a trade agreement because that was profitable, but the flip side to that is that Massilia, having been an ally historically, you know, Hannibal against Rome made up of its former allies. And Massilia would, not in the context of the game, because they're not allies at the moment, but could fall into that category. I think I'll accept this, because that will secure Iberia quite a lot for us. Something that Hannibal struggled to do, or his brothers, I guess, struggled to do in the Second Punic War. So let's do that. I think they'll give us a greater chance of success in this campaign. Okay. Ah, yes, and Neapolis has fallen. Oh, dear.
we relish it as others do a fat goose, and you look plump.
Well, that's not ideal, is it? How treacherous. I will not call my allies in. But, oh well, I guess that's happened. Hmm. And a child has died. Okay, bad news. Hidden agent exposed. Okay. And a slave. Well, okay. A series of bad things are occurring, and a subject has gained notoriety. Okay. Well, oh, faction destroyed. Oh, the Drusines. Okay, cool. Troops recruited. Awesome. Yep, yep, yep. And our Sophet is foul-mouthed. That's not a shocker. Okay. How best to tackle this issue? I think the best approach would be, can we force march down? No, we can't. Hmm. I mean, I'm not inclined to lose Kartuba at all. I think whether we make it down to here or down to here, you know, if we win in force march, we could make it down to here. I don't think that's going to make a huge difference. We should be able to make it in 2 turns. Yeah, we should. Okay. I think we'll start moving down to Kartuba, and we are going to have to recruit some Carthaginian hoplites now. Oh, we'll go 3 for now because we need to be able to move. Oh, was it 3 turns? Was it? Okay, interesting. Yeah, so we're gonna have to push back on that one. We're gonna have a revolt here as well. Numantia, We're fine for food. I think we'll go for a gathering place here. Okay. Can we afford an army? We may have to raise an army here, just to hold off for now. It's going to take a lot of our income. Okay, we'll do that. Put them in there, and let's hire... What's the garrison here? Probably minimal. Yeah, it's pretty poor. Let's get a unit of Iberian swords. And hope that maybe that'll put them off until this army can arrive. Okay, our notorious subject. There are rumors abound that in the shadows and forgotten places of your political... in the shadows and forgotten places your political rivals are meeting. Who knows what is being discussed in these secret conclaves? Let us hope it is not you. Okay. Keep your enemies close, disrupt the plot, meet with them. Let's keep our enemies close. Let's do that. Okay. Now, Neapolis falling is, I mean, that's excellent news. I don't know if they'll hold that, given that this fleet is on its way. And I think this force is depleted somewhat. And yeah, the garrison's non-existent, really. Okay. And Lily Biome is fine. Perfect. Oh yes, we need to delete this unit as well. There we go. Okay. So the Romans have not pushed out here. That's good news. Yeah, a bit of an awkward spot over here in what's meant to be kind of the heart of the empire, but that's okay. We'll work on that. We'll get there. Sparta, let's jump over to Macedon. Okay, I see. And then Athens. So yeah, so what's the political scene? Okay, so Macedon and Sparta are defensive allies. And they are both at war with... Their relationship is not great either, but they are both at war with Athens, which is positive. Can we trade with Macedon?
Greetings. We are
No.
civilized folk, so you may...
I mean, I get the sense that in Greece right now, Sparta is the prevailing power. So it might be a good idea to make them our ally against Rome here. Oh, look at that. And the Veneti as well. We might not have to handle this as much of a problem as we thought. We've got trade there with the Veneti. Awesome.
Rejoice at the words we have spoken today. You honor us with these terms.
Okay, good. So yeah, our friends here are giving Rome a real beating. Perfect. And the Carthaginians haven't even arrived yet. Okay, I see. Right. This is going to be the main problem right now. Okay. Nonetheless, let's end our turn and see where this rebellion occurs. Ooh. Okay, yeah. Neapolis has fallen. Nonetheless, it distracted the Romans for a time, withdrew their fleet away from us anyway. Okay, and the need for cavalry. Despite your undoubted military might, some have drawn attention to the fact that your cavalry lacks strength in numbers. Equipment cost. Experience for cav recruits. Now, this doesn't really apply to us much, given we won't be recruiting. I'm just going to say cavalry training. And the rebellion has occurred out here. Okay, of course it has. Right. What's more of a threat to us right now? I think we'll continue to push out towards Kartuba. And we will just send this fleet to hold off these rebels in Ibusim. Okay. War declared. The Gallici and the Cantabri. I guess that's not a big surprise there, that's fine. Faction destroyed Gaetuli, population surpluses, construction. Oh no, another one likes Romans, okay. Another one bites the dust. Quartermaster's report, that's all good. Okay. Yes, we want another Carthaginian hoplite here. We'll hold this army as it is, I think. Could get one more unit. Let's do that just in case they come again, and we can delete them when this army does arrive. Okay. In fact, this army could make its way over to either seem. And we have no money, so there's not a whole lot that we can actually do. Libya, what are you up to? You might be going for Rome, I wonder? I think that might be. And Syracuse is building up quite a force here as well. Okay. Right, all is well and good there. Jezebel, let's come down and see the Athenians. You are stuck. Right. So Athens, what's happening here? You're at war with everyone. Okay. I see. I think we'll wait to see what happens with Sparta and Athens here. I think if Sparta takes out Athens, then that's quite clear where that's going. I mean, it's pretty clear already anyway, but just be safe. You never know. The city of Sparta could fall, Larissa could fall. Just keep an eye on that while we deal with our own crises over here. Let's end our turn and see what happens again. Okay. Is that a failure to take the settlement, or maybe they ran out of movement points? Ah, of course they have. Okay. Well, that works fine. Jezebel is exposed, mission failed, and a plague. Oh dear. Not ideal, but that's okay. Right. How do we want to tackle this situation? We are probably in prime position to... Okay, we could do one of two things. We could let Numantia fall, which might be our approach, or we can push on and potentially wipe out, take out their capital while they're distracted up here. I think we might do that. Actually, let's just bring this force up here so we can see what's happening. Very little, okay. So let's move this force up here and we can assault the city next turn. Okay. Yeah, Numantia will fall, but that's just how it is, I think. Unit cultural influence is increasing. This rebellion is getting bigger and bigger. But again, it's not on the mainland, so it doesn't pose quite as much of a threat now. Okay. So we'll take Ibora, and then we'll wipe this army out, and then move down here. Right. Nothing's happened in Greece. Ah, yes, okay. So Larissa has fallen. I wondered if it might. But Athens is under siege. Interesting. Very interesting. Now, what's the force that took Larissa like? Small, okay. So yeah, Athens probably isn't doing so well. The Spartans have two large forces, so this, it's not that large, but they do have a large force up here. Okay. Again, there's not much we can do at the moment while we're waiting for all the pieces to fall into place. And the Romans are making little pushes here and there, or not even pushes, just moving around. Don't know what's happening up here. Has this been sacked? Perhaps. They look pretty damaged. They're diseased. Interesting. Okay, let's enter. And that fleet moves out again. The Etruscans are building up another force by the looks of it up there. And Numantia is fallen. Ah, so they've liberated it. I see. Interesting. And the attack of... Oh dear, okay. I think we're going to fight this. I think that we have the potential to win it. Should we... I mean, they're pretty experienced. We hopefully outnumber them, but let's see how that goes. Okay. Jumping back into a battle here. Against Punic rebels. This will be a tough one, but we have our fleet with a lot of javelins, which would be great against the elephants and the cav. Let's actually get all these javelins up here, so we can get them into the city as quick as possible. And I guess we will do the same along here. In fact, if I can maybe pull it back a little bit more. Okay. And then it's not a very easy city to defend, admittedly. We can't afford phalanx at the moment. It's fine. Put our skirmishers up there. And we'll put our mob just to absorb some of the charge or some of the javelins or whatever is sent our way. Okay, let's start the battle. Land them. Look at our Carthaginians. Pretty cool. All their symbols. Yes. I wouldn't be so confident, but that's okay. Okay. Javelins. Let's pull them up here. And spears, let's move back this way. Oh, yeah, they're not big units at all. See what happens here. Okay. Yeah, these elephants are going to be a nightmare. That's for sure. Actually, let's pull our hoplites back, because we don't really want to lose them to... Oh, no, unless they're moving off. Fire on the elephants, please. In fact, all of you can fire on the elephants.
The men are wavering. Double time!
Yep, there we go. Okay. You two units can pull back now. That's good. Elephants are gone. It's good to have some late Carthaginians as well. Perfect, okay. Right. Should be able to hold off these cav, I think. Okay.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Oh, that's not a lot of ammunition, is it? Okay, we need to destroy this cav unit. Bring our general up here. You can fire on them. You run, ideally. Why are you in melee? Get out.
Our general is under attack.
Okay. A standard shot. None of you should be in melee. Come on.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Okay, and we can perhaps bring... Okay, yeah, we're pretty much out of ammunition now. Right, very good. And you're out of ammunition. I think we're in actually an okay position now. The enemy is surrounded over here, and then... What's the stats of these units? Oh yeah, their morale is not great. Okay, perfect.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Okay, this is good. This is good. Come on, team. Push.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Come on, get in there. Surely this unit's gonna go soon.
Flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Come on.
Our men flee the field of battle.
Maybe this isn't looking so good as I thought it was. Oh dear. Come on, Citizen Militia, you've got to break, surely. As do these guys. There we go. Come on. One. Another, come on. So close. Okay, perfect. Right. Let's get them to pursue them. Don't want them to escape. Okay. Winded. Okay, let's push over this way.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Okay. Oh, you need to run. Come on. How are you getting down here? Getting there. Looks like this rebel army might survive. A bit of a pain. That's alright. Huh. That's not great.
Spears at your command! We understand!
Damn, these pelters are tough. Oh dear. This is going to be interesting.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shame. Our general has fallen.
Oh, Christ. Okay. You need to withdraw. Come on. Oh no. I don't know what to do here.
Our men
That's,
flee
I
the field
think
of
that might be it.
This is a shameful display.
Need to run, please. Let's come back to a place where we can have better morale. Probably should have stayed within this area, actually. Right. Recover your energy. Maybe. This does not bode well, though. Nope, not at all. Oh dear. This is... Well, folks, this is bad. This is not what I wanted at all. I mean, they're mostly destroyed, but so is our fleet. Yikes. I think that was my fault for being overconfident near the end there. I thought we had that. We should have had that, actually, to be honest, had I played my hand properly. Well, living up to the name. That's, yeah, dear, okay. Right. An honourable death. Son comes of age, that's positive. Research complete, that's positive. Mission issue, defeat the following fleet. Okay. It's good to know. Attrition, fleet destroyed, settlement lost. Household expands, that's good. Okay. Who has come of age? Hamilcar here. Okay, cool. Awesome. Right. Well. Let's put you back into normal stance. Bring you back into the settlement. And you, sir, need to take out Kaltiki here. I think we'll auto-resolve this one. I don't see a situation in which that ends well for us. Protective stance. Okay, that was not too bad. That was not too bad at all. Do we subjugate them again? I don't think so. I think they need to be punished this time. Let's loot it. Okay, we need the money anyway. What is that? Field. That can be destroyed. And that can also be destroyed. Okay. That'll put that army in a bit of trouble. Excellent. Okay. So, a couple steps backward there on that one. I mean, our public order has turned around with the one settlement we now have in over here. This force is going to have to move up pretty quickly through to New Muntia to reclaim that. Iberian, we're going to have to take that back at some point as well. Attrition is not great here. That's going to make things a little bit more challenging. Okay. And Rome has taken Ariminum back. But they've lost Velathri. Okay. Interesting. Bit of a back and forward here between Rome and the Veneti. Very good. And how's Athens? Still under siege there. I don't know if Sparta will actually take that. 9 troops versus 13 there. Interesting. And Sparta's army up here is gone. I wonder if they're moving down this way. They are. Okay. Okay, so Athens does have another army up here. Such an interesting theatre. This all of Greece down here. A lot going on. How interesting it would have been in Rome too if you had... Not that it's a small campaign map anyway, but if it were larger and you had more settlements through here, to make a more complex dynamic in Greece, that would have been so interesting. But I understand the limits of what could have been done at that time. Right. Okay. Oh, brilliant though. Nova Carthago has taken Migdol, which is perfect. That's very good for us. Diplomacy, I assume no difference here. Lusitani like us even more, maybe? Nope, definitely not.
The spirits of this place smile upon
Hmm.
you. The gods bless you.
Okay. RDI still don't mind me. Athens. Okay. Yeah, so there are a lot of interesting dynamics occurring in this episode. And there's not, for some of it, given our resource constraints here, there's not a whole lot we can do. So let's just end the turn there. Right. Yeah, so the Etruscans are still building back up. There's not a lot they can be doing at the moment. Libya, I don't know what their plan is. If they go for Lily Biome, I don't know how I'd feel about that. They want to adopt... no. That's not happening. Hamilcar is one of ours. Hidden agent, that's fine. Food shortage, that is not fine. That is not so great. Troubled populace over there, that's not a big surprise. Okay. Let's bring... So we're going to need a consecrated ground there. We'll leave that one for now. Let's bring this army up here and we'll forced march this army into Ibora. And, I mean, they will probably revolt at some point here. It's a shame we can't trade regions. I probably would have traded Ibora with Lusitani for a military alliance. Just get that off my hands and focus on this area. Okay. That is really poor. Okay. The Editani are going to prove to be quite a problem for us in the future with our war against them. Interesting. Okay. Right. This force is just not in a position yet to tackle... the Celtiki and Aravaki up here. Still no trade, I assume, from anyone?
I look forward to your
No.
wisdom.
And Liguria's won. Perfect. We can start looking at
Glad to listen to your offers,
friendship
but do
with
not
them.
wrap them in lies. The spirits
Nope,
know
well not,
truth.
I guess. Okay.
I cannot.
We've lost our trade agreement with the Veneti. Very well. Yeah, so lots of interesting things occurring. I'm not happy about the situation in Iberia right now. That's really complicated things, slowed us down. It's going to take probably a few more episodes, I think, to really fix this situation. Especially when we only have one army. But that's okay. That's okay. We will push on. Hamilcar is someone I would like to bring in at some point when possible, but that's just not an option yet. The Romans might go for Corrales at some point. Again, if that happens, that just is how it is. I'm okay with that. You're not happy. Taxes, slaves, and cultural differences. Okay, well that's slowly improving, so that should be alright. Okay, let's... end our turn again. That food shortage is annoying as well. And Velathri's fallen to Rome. Venetia getting pushed back. Oh, this could bode well for us. Silver Tongue. Our envoys have discovered a woman in a foreign village who seems to be blessed with the power of persuasion. We could hire her to assist in future negotiations with foreign nations. What say you? Hire her, begin important character. Loyalty from all political parties. It'd be nice to be able to see what their loyalty is right now. This would be the stable choice if we're trying to maintain long-term stability. This would be the let's risk it and see what happens. Could be a very beneficial choice. I don't think loyalty is something we have to worry about yet, and it's only for 8 turns, and by the time that 8 turns is up, yeah, I don't think. So let's hire her. And yes, attrition because of our... Oh, our protection is expiring. Oh, okay. Because of our food shortage. Rebellion is imminent. Okay. We need to sort out this food shortage. Because, yes, with Iberian gone, I think that's where the problem lies now. If we... Yeah, so all of those options cost us food. There is nowhere that we can build anything to get food, except for when we retake Numantia. Right. Well, I mean... Our country's in crisis. Our holdings in Iberia are under threat, and we are facing faction-wide attrition from a food shortage and disease in Carthago. A precarious position. However, I think we're going to finish off here, and I think we should be in a good position to push on and next episode, hopefully stabilize Iberia and push on further. So with that being said, thank you all for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the episode, and keep an eye out for episode 5 coming out hopefully in the near future. Alright, cheers.